Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Mega Cebu 2019 Candidates Forum. Now your host, the faculty member of the Department of Public Political Science, School of Law and Governance of the University of San Carlos, Miss Grace Magalso Bualat.
Okay, so good afternoon to each and every one. Welcome to the University of San Carlos and welcome to Mega Cebu's Candidates Forum Klarohay Ta. This is actually the third run of Mega Cebu. Rafi started this in 2013, 2016, and now 2019 with the aim of reaching a larger audience, which is actually part of our voters' education. So Mega Cebu, together with its partners, we have COMELEC, of course, the University of San Carlos, Sen Visnet, MyTV, and then 888 News Forum. Our primary objective of having Klarohay Ta is to provide a voters education, no? And hopefully para mag-guidean po ang mga Cebuano sa pagpili nila sa mga kandidato for the upcoming May 13 midterm elections. I checked the COMELEC site this morning, murag 19 days na lang ang countdown before May 13. We are all excited, of course, of that very critical part of our history. At the same time, part sa ato ang pagpangandam is to listen, of course, to our candidates because we want to vote according to their platforms of government, no? So, as we all know, Mega Cebu is a collaboration of 13 LGUs from San Fernando to Danao and, of course, including the Mactan Island. So, at this juncture, we would like to recognize also our viewers who are watching us live in Facebook. Welcome to Klarohay Ta, and we hope that this would be a very fruitful afternoon where we get to engage with our invited candidates for Klarohay Ta this afternoon. I would like to call now my co-host for this afternoon. Please help me welcome Sir Dante Luzon. Sir, maayong hapon.
Good afternoon, Grace, and good afternoon, everybody. Klarohay Ta. Karong hapuna.
Yes.
Welcome to our Candidates Forum.
Yes. At this point also, Sir Dante, we would like to acknowledge also some of our sponsors, our media partners for our Klarohay Ta. Namely, we have Smart, we have the Freeman Banat News.
We have the Freeman, and we have CDN Digital.
Okay.
Right.
As you can see, sa amo ang right na ay bugsay, no? So, Sir Dante, atong kwaon, and let us explain it to our viewers and to our candidates the significance of the bugsay.
Klarohon ta lang ni, nga dili na to gaminto ni sa hazing, ha?
Yes. the bugsay is actually championed by the late Sir Bobby Abuites, no? The principle behind the bugsay is that we encourage every Cebuano to be responsible in paddling, no? Of course, towards good governance. And of course, it is our aim that through the bugsay, this will be a symbol of unity and a well-planned journey towards a common destination, no? So as we paddle individually, mas maayo if ang ato pong pagpaddle, Sir Dante, is collective towards a common destination, which is, of course, para sa promotion sa good governance and the growth of Cebu.
It's a team effort, actually. We need synchronization and coordination,
Yes.
and we should paddle in one direction para moabuta sa atong destination in due time.
Yes,
Right?
so that is actually both a challenge for the voters and the candidates because after, later, Sir Dante, no, ato ang mga candidates, of course, will make their commitments to the voter. We will present to them their commitments, and we will request them to sign the bugsay.
As you see, daghan na kayong signature dire
Yes.
because when we started the forum last month with the senatorial candidates until today, nifirma sila as a sign of commitment to support sa atong endeavor, especially for Mega Cebu projects.
But
Correct.
we have to highlight that their signature actually ilahan ng accountability pledge with the Cebuano voters. And if given the chance to really serve the Cebuano, paningla nato sila, no? Sir Dante, sa ilahang mga saad niya, atong ipahinumdum nga nipirma sila sa bugsay as their sign of serving the public genuinely.
Ilan na ang commitment so ato silang paninglan later on. And of course, kining atong candidates forum, this is in collaboration, of course, with the Commission on Election.
Yes.
So, karon, to give the opening remarks, ladies and gentlemen, we have the election officer 4 assigned in Provincial Election Supervisor's Office, Attorney Ferdinand Guhilde.
Let's give him a warm round of applause.
Thank you. Maayong hapon. Maayong hapon, Carolinian community, and to our candidates. Daghang salamat sa inyong oras na gihatag para sa atong candidates forum this afternoon. No? So, this is actually a COMELEC sanctioned candidates forum. And the reason why the COMELEC is part of the organizing committee is because this is multi-sectoral and at the same time non-partisan. And the best evidence that it is non-partisan is because we invited each and every candidate from every municipality that is scheduled to appear in the candidates forum. Okay? Without discrimination as to whether or not they have a chance at winning, as to whether or not they are nuisance candidates or legitimate candidates, because that is not our duty as organizing committee of this particular forum. And for our candidates this afternoon, I think we should all welcome the opportunity to be here in the University of San Carlos, because this is the best platform where we can advance our programs of government, our advocacies, and our promises to the electorate. And although we have local candidates today, we trust that they can go beyond the borders of territorial jurisdiction and speak about issues that might also have multiplier effects insofar as the province of Cebu is concerned and also the nation in general. So I think this particular undertaking today is a testament to the fact that the COMELEC, alongside with the other organizers, has the duty and commitment to afford each and every candidate equal opportunity to reach out to as many voters as possible, because that is the purpose of election. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you, Attorney
Thank you very
Ferdinand
much, Attorney Guhilde. Nice to see you again. As mentioned by Attorney Guhilde, this is the only regionally endorsed candidates forum, Sir Dante, no, by the COMELEC. So thank you very much, COMELEC, as our partners for the endorsement.
By the way, we would like just to make mention here that we are live. You can check it out on the Mega Cebu Facebook page.
Yes.
At the same time, sa atong live stream. At the same time, this forum will be aired on MyTV Channel 30 Sky Cable, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 12 noon to 1:45.
Yes, and of course, we are also live on Facebook, Sir Dante. So hello again sa ato ang mga viewers sa Facebook.
Now, we will give to you the rules and the mechanics of the forum, although every forum that we had previously, ato maningi discuss, ato maningi present. So for those who just came in here for the first time maybe, although I see some familiar faces, atong i-reiterate lang ang atong rules and mechanics.
Yeah, so the rules are very important, Sir Dante, no, para hapsay ang atong Klarohay Ta this afternoon. So please let us welcome to read the rules and the mechanics for today's candidates forum. We have a faculty member of the Department of Political Science, Mr. Regine Lakibol.
Good afternoon, everyone. Allow me to read the ground rules and mechanics for both the candidates and the audience. Let's start off for the ground rules and mechanics for the candidates. Ground rule number 1. This forum shall provide a platform for both candidates and voters to engage each other to guide the discernment of voters in their choice for the upcoming midterms election. This is not a debate. The format will not tolerate grandstanding and overexposure of selected candidates. Ground rule number 2. Candidates must address the question, what can you offer for Cebu Province in general and Metro Cebu in particular as it experiences urbanization? Number 3. Campaign videos and banners will not be allowed in the forum. Only a 5-slide PowerPoint presentation is allowed, and only if it is aligned with the candidate's message or answer during the opening remarks and facilitated discussion. Ground rule number 4. Be mindful of your time allocation. All candidates must strictly follow the allotted time per segment. Opening and closing messages are limited to a maximum of 3 minutes per candidate. The host will provide the cue for your time allocation during the facilitated discussions and interaction time with the audience. There will be a timer that will guide each speaker for this particular purpose. Number 5, no candidate is allowed to use foul language in both main speech and responses. A candidate who violates this rule will be reprimanded. If the offense is repeated after the reprimand, the candidate will be politely asked to leave the forum. Number 5, candidates are instructed to engage each other with respect and dignity. Speakers are not allowed to use insults and damaging insinuations against each other, especially if these can trigger heated discussion. And number 7, ground rule, a limited number of campaign supporters may join the delegation of the candidate, but they are not allowed, as per the university policy, to openly campaign or loiter in any part of the campus. For the ground rules and mechanics for the audience and participants, ground rule number 1, we have a multi-stakeholder audience from the academe, which includes the educators, students and staff, labor, transport groups, urban poor, even women, agriculture, among many others. Number 2, stakeholders. As stakeholders, we have to ask our candidates these particular sets of questions. What can you do for Cebu province in general, and what you can do for Metro Cebu in particular? Ground rule number 3, to ensure that issues from all sectors are tackled, questions from the audience may be written in sheets of paper handed out by our ushers and usherettes at the forum. Questions will be checked and finalized by our screening committee. Number 4, no foul languages will be tolerated from the participants or audience in their questions or random comments. Ushers will approach violators in their seats to reprimand them. And finally, noise will not be allowed for the entire duration of the forum. Those who disturb the session will be reprimanded and may be asked to leave politely the hall as needed. So I hope the ground rules and mechanics are clear. Thank you and have a great day, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you. So I hope everything is clear. By the way, later on, during the question and answer, you guys will have a chance to also ask your question. You can just write it on a sheet of paper, and we will read the question for you. You can write your name on the paper if you like. Okay.
Okay. So I think we will officially start, sir. Magklarohay na ta.
Okay.
Are you guys excited?
Are you?
Medyo luya pa man sila, Sir Dante. Happy Easter Day to everybody. Are you guys excited?
Okay, very good. Okay, I feel like a teacher. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, atong introduce ang atong mga candidates here to join us. Actually, we invited candidates from how many? 6. But unluckily, some of them couldn't make it because of prior commitments and some circumstances to be under control. But at least we're blessed to have at least 3 with us this afternoon. First is the mayoral candidate of Cordova from PDP Laban, the incumbent mayor, Ms. Techi Sitoy.
We'd like to request Mayor Sitoy to please come up on stage.
Join us, ma'am. Next.
Next, sir.
We have the incumbent mayor and the mayoral candidate of the municipality of San Fernando. We have Mayor Nineth Reluya.
Welcome to USC, ma'am. We would also like you to please come up on stage. And last but not the least, Sir Dante.
Then we have the vice mayoral candidate still from the municipality of San Fernando, Mr. Richie Reluya.
Okay. Please come up on stage, sir. So, let's give them another round of applause, no? We do understand that you are very busy with the campaign already, so we are very much thankful nga naka-attend mo karong hapuna, no, to talk to our voters regarding your platforms and program for your respective municipality. So let's start. Siguro ang pinaka sugod nato nga question is, kumusta ang kampanya so far? No, kay murag 19 days na lang before the election. So how's the campaign so far?
Ma'am.
We'll start with Mayor Sitoy.
Well, it's getting tougher. But we've been campaigning for 3 years naman because as the mayor or an official that is really working, then that is already campaigning. So the 2 months or 1 month campaign is not enough if you really want the votes from your constituents. You should work for 3 years of being in the position.
Pila na ka-percentage ang na-cover ninyo, ma'am, sa campaign trail?
What do you,
Pila na ka-percentage ang na-cover sa campaign?
cover for
so far?
me, sir? Almost
Gamay na lang.
100% na.
Wow. Oh.
Because nakatuyok naman sa Tibuok Barangay.
Yeah.
And then the sectorals also, we already campaign to the sectors, to the groups, to the different kinds of sectors.
Okay.
Mayor Reluya? Yes, ma'am.
So far, so good, ma'am, because looking at the faces of the electorate, the facial expressions, they really embrace progress and development. And I know I will win. We will win. Okay.
Sir Reggie?
Good afternoon po, ma'am and sir. Before I would like to start, I would just like to greet the people for coming over. I know that it's your finals week, and we really appreciate you coming here. We really appreciate you, even though kapoy ang pag-study, you came here to make sure to be aware of the type of candidates that are being presented to you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Kaunting taste na lang yan, matatapos rin yung finals week nyo. I graduated from San Carlos, so I know the feeling of that last 2013. So, kaunting taste lang. BSBA Legal Management.
Yeah.
So, yeah. With regards to the campaign, we're doing pretty well because the people have been very vocal and very supportive with our cause. Even though that I am not an official candidate that they wanted, they see my father through me, and the feeling that my father had for the people, the love that he had, I shared it na sad because of recent events. I realized that love knows no boundaries. It goes beyond blood. It goes beyond a lot of things, and the people have shown it. And when the election comes, we will find out who if love really does win. So yeah, everything seems to be going so well.
I just want to backtrack a little bit, Grace. No, I think it would be better also if we could probably have them give their opening statements.
So after
one
that
by one.
icebreaker question, Sir Dante, I think our candidates are now ready to give a 3-minute opening speech. So we will start with Mayor Sitoy.
Okay, maayong hapon kanatong tanan. It's been, I think, 15 or 20 years nga nianhi ko ani nga AVR because I am a graduate of BS in accountancy here in San Carlos. And sige mi gamit nga rin. Before it dili ni inani nga katasa mubo-mubo pa ni. And how's University of San Carlos now? Okay lang, aircon na tanan ang classrooms. Anyway, I am Mary Therese Sitoy Cho, seeking re-election for mayor of the municipality of Cordova. And with pride and humility, I present the following achievements of the local government of Cordova under my watch during my first term as local chief executive of this third-class municipality. Our very big achievement with my father is the Cebu Cordova Link Expressway, the third bridge. It is a public-private partnership initiated by the former mayor, now Secretary Attorney Adelino Sitoy. It connects Cebu City and Cordova. It is an 8.5-kilometer, more or less bridge which consists of the main alignment, starting from the Cebu South Coastal Road and ending at the Mactan Circumferential Road. The project strengthens the carrying capacity of the network of the roads in Mega Cebu. It will not only drastically cut travel time to the MCIA from Cebu City, but also those coming from the south of Cebu Province. The project also sustains linkage between Cebu and Mactan Islands. It generates substantial savings to motorists by way of reduction in fuel consumption, transport cost, and vehicles operating cost. And we also have the road improvement and infrastructure development in our town. Among the barangays, we also have health, sanitation, and waste management, because health is wealth, and number one of my 10-point agenda. Under my administration, I did my best effort to provide quality and good service to my constituents by providing this project. We have this ambucabs of all barangays, construction of water cistern in barangays, and we have the DRRM emergency response vehicle. We have also the improvement of birthing center, the field health accreditation, 24/7 rural health unit services and facilities. And then we have this environmental management, coastal projection and water supply, because environment management is my top most priority also. And we also have the public safety. And of all others, daghan, murag 3 minutes ra gyud kinahanglan mahuman na. I can, yes, ako ang ma-mention ni tanan during the discussion. Thank you for this opportunity. Murag kinahanglan madali na. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Sitoy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Very good, ma'am. Very good. Very good.
Yes, sir. Next.
Okay, Mayor Reluya, your turn.
Good afternoon. I am Mayor Lakambini G. Reluya from the shining town of San Fernando. Our town is located 23.5 kilometers away from Cebu. It is a second-class municipality na gikan sa District 1 under Congressman Samsam Gulyas. Our form of leadership is that we wanted to strengthen, to prioritize human capital investment, because we believe that if the people, if the community are really empowered, that in the sense that they are skilled and educated, we can in the future contribute to the strong workforce of not only of Metro Cebu, but also of the entire province of Cebu. So as a leader, the basic requirements would be in terms of characters. You need to have a passion to serve the public, and at the same time, integrity. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you,
Very
ma'am.
much, ma'am.
Sir Richie.
Reg.
Good afternoon, fellow Carolinians. I'm Richie Regan Giriluya, graduated here in San Carlos 2013 and with a degree in legal management. I was the SKF president of San Fernando from 2007-2010 under the leadership of Bea Merced Calderon. I am also currently the municipal administrator of San Fernando. During my tenure as the municipal administrator of San Fernando, I was able to aid in the formulation of various ordinances and resolutions that was able to help us with regards to MADAC priorities as well as CPADAC, which actually bore fruit. We actually got the most improved municipality award from DILG, as well as various awards from the Sukud program initiated by the provincial government. So the leadership that I am going to be offering is basically new blood, voice for the youth, and for various other sectors, the LGBT, the PWDs. I come to this forum to showcase that there needs to be new blood implemented into our leadership. The time for new leadership is on the horizon, and as our saying goes, San Fernando shines. Although the various things that has happened to my family has been very traumatic, I believe that it's always darkest before the dawn. And San Fernando shines, our mantra, showcases that even though that we have been somewhat aggrieved by the instances that has happened to my family, this will not hinder our service to San Fernando, to the people that my father loved. I stand here as his representative. He will guide me in the leadership in San Fernando, and he will guide me to make sure that San Fernando will shine even brighter than it was before. So that is why I'm here. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank
Sir
you
Richie.
very much. Pagkaganiya, Sir Dante, nangutana ta nila kung kumusta na ang kampanya so far, no? Sa Sisimpel, Sir Dante, o sa PPCRV, nag-promote mi aning champ election, ma'am, or clean, honest, accurate, meaningful, ug labaw sa tanan, peaceful election, no? Okay. We are all aware nga, unfortunately, Sir Dante, na ay mga election-related, mga violence, no? So mangumusta pud mi so far in terms of achieving the champ election, particularly the peace and security. Kumusta pud ang political climate karon sa kampanya sa Cordova ug sa San Fernando?
Start with Mayor Sitoy.
Sa ako ang bahin, sa akong camp, wala man may manghilabot sa amo ang kontra. We don't throw stones, but ang sa ako alang kaatbang, medyo init-init sila. And then ako ilang gitabangan. And then I also received death threats. So ako anang gi-report to the COMELEC. And they granted me kaning police to be an escort. So medyo kuan-kuan po.
Init kamay.
Init. But sa amo ang bahin, wala gid mi ana nga duwa kanang hilabtan ang amo ang kaatbang. In fact, my father kaning tanan nga mga kaatbang namo after election, my father has an open arms nga iyahang dawaton pirmi ang iyang ang among mga kaatbang.
We'll proceed to San Fernando, Sir Dante, because of course we are all aware, no, sa katong unfortunate incident nga nahitabo personally ni Ma'am sa San Fernando. So can you give us murag kuan, ma'am, picture kumusta karon, and how are you pud, ma'am, after that very sad incident?
There are many ways to win an election. If I am a voter, I would choose the candidate with yun ay character, and whose proposal is talagang makahatag og impact in governance and management. Of course, if you will ask me how we are right now, we appear to be strong and we need to be strong, but inside, of course, na ay nakalas na kinabuhi, I would say na we are broken inside, but we will stay strong and we will become stronger. Ang political scenario sa San Fernando is yesterday we had a meeting. I called upon the members of the Municipal Peace and Order Council because ang strategy and style sa election sa uban is kanang mag-anog death threats and then manghulga og mga leaders. I just hope I know ang San Fernando, they are intellectual voters. Ang sa amin ang nahitabo nako ug sa akong bana is something na I know makakuan sa katawhan, maka-open sa ilang hearts, maka-open sa ilang eyes na mauni ang election. And we need to fight for our people because we can do more, we can do better, and we can be our best. San Fernando.
Ay development sa katong what happened to that very traumatic experience?
Sir, naanay lead ang PNP, but so far sa ako on my part, I take time. I would like to take time in looking for the real gunmen, in looking for the real masterminds. And I know, justice will be served to Nonoy Reluya, to Ricky Monterona, to Alan Bayot, and to the three of us.
Daghang kung kayo mga speculations nga, well, it's of course politically motivated, the one ay lain ng angle. So, what do you think?
Sa ako, sir, when I started my political career in 2007 to 2010 as municipal councilor in San Fernando, in the same town, and I ran for mayor in 2007 to 2010. I became mayor. Right after that, I realized, sir, yung realization ko as of this time, every election, maudi ay na mahitabo na mo. Mahitabo ni every election in that aspect, maunay Waterloo na ko, wala ko kaplano bitaw. Because we are too much engrossed with yung public service, wala na mi kaplano sa among security and protection. Naigo gyud mi.
So how's
That's
your...
the reality of life.
Okay, Sir Richie.
Would you like to add, sir?
Well, firstly, I would first like to let everybody know that as we speak right now, one of the bullets that went through my father is currently in my mother right now.
Yeah.
She still has a bullet in her left shoulder.
Oh, God.
We can't really go through surgery just yet because priorities dictate that we come here, that we showcase what we can offer to San Fernando. Even though we are battered and bruised, we are here to show that San Fernando has more to offer than just this. Ever since 2010, 2013, and 2016, every issue that we have had was an attack to my family, to our family's character, and we can't really fight back by countering political mudslinging with even more political mudslinging. That's not how change happens. We want to be above that. We want to be we want our family to be at a pedestal wherein there will come a point where political mudslinging cannot reach us anymore. We are here because we want to serve. We are not here to destroy other families' reputations or say that this family is this kind of type of people. We're not here for that. Our priorities are very clear. It just so happens that there are certain entities out there who would rather not let it continue. And it showcased in the attack almost 3 or 4 months ago, January 22. And it was so traumatic that we have trouble sleeping at night, and I have constant nightmares about how it happened, wherein even to this day I wake up and I want to just, maybe this is all just a dream.
Yeah.
My dad will eventually come back to our house and we can finally be with as a family together. But reality is there are evil people out there, and we were naive enough to think that they cannot do something as evil as this to our family, because we really don't have anybody. Wala kami nakasagasag tao that will warrant somebody to kill us. Our consciences are clear. We are clear talaga.
Yes. Oh,
It just so happens that there are just people out there talaga who just don't like us.
Yes. That's why, Sir Dante, no, actually, murag lisod pa kaayo ni sa Reluya family to talk about these things. Kay bag-o-bag-o ramang gito. That's why we are very thankful, ma'am, for being so brave, no, nga to face na the voters and to talk to them also. Yes, sir.
It's kind of, for me, I live near. I live in Ilawaan, near Linao, and until now, I am still thinking of the security that you have, especially during the campaign. Are you straightening up your security at this point of time?
Yes, sir. For now, na initiative from the people. Of course, in the long run, sir, yung what happened to us, what happened to San Fernando, na may negative impact sa among town bitaw. And ang people, they initiated all efforts to secure me, ug mangampanyan mi ang tanan manguyog. Unya sila na, murag sila na'y nagplano para namo. Basta og makakita, ingon bitaw sila, Mayor, di na kinahanglan na mangampanya pa kay nakahibalo mi. Unsay nahitabo ninyo?
Wala na threats at this point?
Naa, sir. Naa.
Until now?
Yes.
Yes, Sir Reggie.
Yes. This is for the past couple of years, for the past couple of elections, we always had threats addressed to us, to our family. It just so happened that this election, they got bold enough to actually do something. Even until now, the most recent that we've had was a Facebook post that stated that my mother will only last this week. And it eventually brings a toll on you.
Yeah.
Now, even because this is not politics anymore. This is taking a life, and this is you've already took 3, and you want to take more just because I don't know what can you benefit from taking this family ba? So yeah, we're handling this, but with the good, with the bad also comes good. We had this pulong-pulong in Magsico, a barangay in the mountains. We didn't ask anybody. We had no intention at all. But for some reason, when Mom went to, when Mayor, went to the Bukid, there were like cars full of people, all of them going there to make sure that that mayor is protected. They don't have guns or anything. They just want to be there to see mayor because they know. They knew my father, they knew mayor, and they knew that what has been done to them is unjust, and they want to be there to protect the significant other of Cap Reluya. So you can see the initiative in people. The people are slowly waking up. They realize that what they are in stand to lose, what they can lose. That's why they're taking initiative to make sure that my mayor is protected.
That's good to hear, sir. That's why ang COMELEC, for example, gi-highlight gid nila sa voters education, no, nga kita nga mga botante, we should not support candidates who are into guns, goons, or violence, no. Siguro, let's proceed with our discussion, no. Can you tell us about the serious concerns or problems in your municipalities, and what have you done kay naaman tay mga incumbent, or what do you intend to do to address these particular concerns, no? But kanang Sir Dante, ganahan ko atong gi-mention ni Ma'am ganiha nga if re-electionist ka, ang kampanya actually is within sa imuhang term, no? Kay kung naa kay nabuhat within your term, sayo na lang kaayo pagpapili og balik. So nindot to siya nga message.
All you have to do is just continue
Yeah.
actually what you started. In the case of Cordova, for example, because I was there, I think, Mayor, during your last term when we did the documentary, remember? Yeah, and I saw the improvement and the development of the place. Yes, ma'am.
So
Mayor.
kana lang siguro, unsa ato ang mga pinaka-issues and concerns sa Cordova o San Fernando? What have you done, or what do you intend to do to address these problems?
Yes, sir, you were with me that time, last 2016 when I campaigned for mayor. I was the vice mayor before, and then sa akong pagka-vice mayor, I saw the needs of the people, and akong gi-incorporate ang ako ang 10-point agenda sa ako alang mismo nga pangan, teche, and then this teche means something that every letter has a meaning. T, tourism and development. E, employment opportunities. C, clean and green environment. H, health for all. And E, education for youth. Diha lang ko magbase sa ako ang mga pangbuhaton, and I've been doing many programs related to that, to those 5 points, and then ako apang ipadayon ang pinakabugat gyud kayo is employment, kay mao man ni ang kinahanglanon sa matag pamilya nga naay isa nga maka-sustain sa family, and then maka-provide sa mga bata og mga panginahanglanon sa edukasyon, o even ang panginahanglanon sa health. So ang akong giuna gyud ang employment and livelihood. Ang employment sa Cordova, we have this biggest opportunity of going to Korea for 3 months, the exchange training program for farming and fishing skills, and they can earn as much as 50,000 a month. So makauli sila with 150,000 a month, and pwede mong manglarga bisag wa pa ka graduate og high school. So dako na kayo nigtabang ang mga drivers, pwede sad nga maka-appeal ani. And then we developed the tourism, ang amo ang kaning 10,000 roses kung nakaadto na mo. So nasa din mga economic activities nga nahatag sa Cordova, kay nahalinan ang mga gagmayng tindahan o mga gagmayng kananan, and the drivers as well naka-income sa tungod sa mga pasahero nga mga to. And clean and green environment, we have this basura run every month para to campaign nga manglimpyo tang tanan, o to remind people nga kinahanglan manglimpyo gyud pirmi. And the health for all, we already have now our hospital, hapit na gyung mahuman within the year. And ako ang ginanggipangusgan ang kaning emergency team response, even to the barangays gyud mismo sa duol sa grassroots. And then the education for youth, our Cordova Public College now kanang nakakuha na sa programa ni President Duterte kaning free tuition. So daghan ang na
Kano sa target date mahuman ang third bridge, Mayor?
2021. Hopefully sa anniversary sa pag-anhi ni Magellan.
Oh.
That is March 16, 2021. It's 500 years ago.
Thank you, Mayor. Mayor Reluya?
10 years ago, ma'am, when I became mayor, 2007, I wrote to the President Macapagal, Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. It's about having an international port in San Fernando. And good enough that last year, 2 years ago, in 2016, our prayer was answered. There was a feasibility study na San Fernando has been chosen as the central spine RORO in the entire province of Cebu. So what we did is we went to the DOTR and we were able to get a 168 million initial amount plus the 50 million feasibility study. So ang i-cater namo, sir, is yung more on yung from Lapu-Lapu to San Fernando. It will only take 45 minutes. So from our town, there's this road from Taheo Cement in less than an hour to Anaka sa Pinamungahan. So may complete road map sa among San Fernando we've discovered roads na pwedeng maging alternate routes para dili kaayo traffic, because traffic is a public menace. So we wanted to address traffic as a problem. Maotoy nakita namo ang mobility of people. So dali ra kaayo from the north part of Cebu in going to San Fernando. And kung ano siya, naana siya sa public bidding sa CPA. 30 billion ang sunod na budget through joint venture. So soon enough, sir, ma-address, we will be able to contribute to yung traffic problem. Also, sir, sa San Fernando, since we wanted to have a strong workforce, among gisugdan bitaw, gi-promote namo og maayo ang first 1,000 days. So we started sa mga yung nursing, yung from conception, exclusive breastfeeding. Although it will take time, but soon enough, mga healthy ang mga San Fernando Hanons and healthy and witty. So may strong workforce someday. Contributor may sa mga sa mga labor force. And then sa among municipal disaster risk reduction management officer, we have converted this into an emergency command center. And we are moving towards the completion of state-of-the-art equipment, and at the same time, empowered and skilled na ang among responders, emergency responders, cause NC2 passer na sila, and ang uban naka-abroad na.
Okay,
So,
Sir Richie.
just a few.
Okay.
So as municipal administrator, I was able to ay mga nagpadungog na ko ba certain problems that San Fernando has. One of the things that the people of San Fernando has been clamoring about is for proper water distribution. So far, what we've proposed is watering storage unit for certain barangays. That will serve as a band-aid for initial water problems. But ultimately, we are with the help of Sir Neil Papas, we were able to introduce a water district, hopefully in San Fernando soon. They were able to already prepare the paperwork, and they already went to Manila to propose the water district in San Fernando. So it will take time, but at least now we have a temporary solution, and in the long run we will have a more complete and more vital use of water in San Fernando. The second problem that we also experienced is traffic congestion, because especially going south, there are a lot of tourist spots there, and also people like holidays or things of that nature. It always bottles up in certain areas in San Fernando before. Thankfully, Congressman Samson Gullias was able to help us with road expanding from 2 lanes. It is now 4 lanes, going from Barangay San Isidro all the way to Barangay Sangat. So now there will be 4 lanes na, and it will not totally solve the traffic problem, but it does help remedy it. On that note, I would also like to introduce, we are also going to introduce alternate routes This will be in line with our international Roro port, wherein we will have various other alternate routes, either going to the barangays in the Bukid or through the Roro port. So there will be like not just a 4-lane road, there will be multiple ones na. So that's also with regards to traffic congestion, so road widening and stuff. What else? We also have representation. Only in 2016 or 2017, we were able to create PWD Federation. So we were actually surprised that people sectors such as that aren't actually represented. But now we were able to assign a president, Jovita Chavez, who is currently managing PWD requests and roles, and we're actually planning to also give them a spot in our mercado that exclusively for PWDs, so that whatever aginancia they get from there, that will go directly to their fund, so that they can help each other with their PWD problems. Also, what else? We also have I think yeah, I think, sir, that will be all that I can see as of the moment. With regards to the drug problems in San Fernando, we were actually able to coordinate with our first police chief Nalwa, in promoting our MADAC programs. Actually, there was this one instance wherein the people who are applied in Tokhang programs were the ones who we assigned to help plant trees, so that that they can they have because the image of the Tokhang program is some negative. Actually, it's not. It's actually giving these people an opportunity to help turn their lives around. We have programs, we have seminars. They get tested every other month to ensure that they are clean. We are basically giving these people a second chance at life, because there are people out there who are willing to do it, and they just need a certain group or administration to help push them there. And we were able to do it. We were able to, I think, about 90 people from last I heard that were clean na.
Yes.
So yeah, we're very proud of that.
Okay,
Thank you so much, sir.
mubalik lang ko sa issues of water, because you mentioned about water. How's your water supply in San Fernando?
There are certain barangays who can get water, and some are utilizing underwater water spots. And there are barangays who don't have any water, especially right now because it's El Nino. So what we were able to do, at least for that momentary moment of need, was we were able to tap to our BFP, our BFP was able to gather gallons of water and go to the particular sitios or barangays that don't have water, and we give them water there for at least no water supply talaga ba. So our BFP was kind enough to help assist us in that regards.
Actually, sa Mega Cebu, na atay mga themes, no? Ang uban actually na hisgutan na ganiha, like katong sa traffic management, of course, ang water crisis sa Cebu. Siguro we can focus on kaning sa culture, heritage, preservation, and tourism, Sir Dante, no? So siguro, we'd like to ask first kaning sa Cordova, specifically on kanipong sa kuan, ma'am. We also have a theme on the environment, no? So how will you deal with the environmental damage of the large-scale reclamation projects lined up for Cordova?
We have this 3,000 hectares reclaimable area, but we only offer the 1,500 hectares, not the total 3,000 hectares. And we have this project with SM, and they planned the area not to be reclaimed totally, na ay mga agianan sa tubig, na ay mga kadtong dandan sa mga mananagat dili to mahilabtan, and we also preserve our mangroves. So walay mamatay nga mangroves. Kung naa man gani gamay lang kayo, maybe mga 100 to 500 mangroves, and then we also bali ilahang tapakan ang kadtong mga makuha nga na mangroves, pero minimum ra gyud kaayo, and we are working with DNR for the planning, and then we also have this consultation with our fisher folks. So dili niingon nga development nga dinali-dali. It should be a kuan good long-term development to, and dapat sustainable with the environment.
So the reclamation project, frankly, it doesn't affect the livelihood of the fishing folks there.
It's not. It doesn't, because and the area, sir, is just across the city. Dili kadtong amo ang area nga rich pa kaayo sa marine resources.
Yes, yes.
Mayor, sa tourism, for example, no, considering naatidag kang mga hotels dito or resorts nga kanang heavy users po sa ato ang water, no? So, how can tourism industry contribute to solving the water crisis also?
Well, naa sila mga water cistern, and then they also tried using kani solar system also, and they also help the people kaning ang ilang pagkolekta sa tubig. They can also provide the people nearby sa ilahang resorts for the needs of the water. But in Cordova, daghan mig kanang mga puso, kanang tabay. We can get anywhere the fresh water, dili na siya ingon salty tanan, and mao nay kuhaan gyud namo sa mong tubig before pag gyud ni sulod ang MCWD. So dili kayo, wala kayo may scarcity. Pero karon kay daghan naman gyud kayo subdivisions, that's why murag naa na gyud ang scarcity sa water. And then MCWD has this project with Abejo Waters, ang kanang desalination, and dito sad kuhaon sad ang mga supply sa panginahanglan, dili sa drinking water but also kanilang panglaba, panglimpyo. Oo. So naa na siya nga system na sa Cordova.
Oo. Thank you, Mayor. How about sa San Fernando, Mayor?
In San Fernando, ma'am, we since we do not have that big property, we tied up with Solid Earth Development Corporation, and we had this MOA signing. They allowed us to use 2 hectares, and then we just started converting the area into a ecotourism park. It's a family park. This is more of agriculture because there will be bahay kubos there. Yung previous life, makita nimo dito, the bahay kubos, the bougainvillea garden, and the bamboo forest. We also intend to provide an area for our bamboo forest, butterfly sanctuary, and soon enough, sir, ma'am, this will become yung site for ecotourism. Aside from naaman namo ang pulcra, and sa pulcra we had marine sanctuary na dinadive na nila karon.
Okay, sir.
For cultural aspects, sir and ma'am.
Heritage.
Cultural heritage. So we actually started introducing in our municipality this mini museum wherein we collect various antiques from different members of our community. So we had like plates and pictures and vases all from around 1800s, even during the World War IIs. And actually, San Fernando is actually really rich in terms of culture because there was actually a newly discovered crash site of a Japanese airplane that had very important notes in it. I'm not sure the details, but we're planning eventually to actually form a San Fernando Museum where we will showcase all of the rich history that San Fernando had to offer. We will be talking about that's where we will put the antiques that we have. Actually, you can actually go to the municipality right now and see it. There are like multiple antiques there. Just go right there and it'll be there for you to view.
Okay. Kay Mayor Eluya, ma'am, There's a question here. Are you satisfied with San Fernando's relations with the capital administration? And is there an capital administration, and is there an adequate support from the provincial capital?
The provincial capital has extended help not only in San Fernando but also in the entire Cebu. Part sa among project is yung kanang widening in an area from Magsiko to Pinamungahan. So as far as services is concerned, okay naman, sir.
Okay. Kay Mayor Sitoy, ma'am, how active is your town in the joint effort or collaboration platform of Mega Cebu? Why or why not?
Well, Mega Cebu really helped from the administration of my father to me, especially the Rafi, yung akatong mga pagpatukod ng mga eskwelahan. They really help us a lot, and then that's why I am always for Mega Cebu, the plan, and kung unsay mahatag ma-contribute sa Cordova, we are very willing para sa the whole Mega Cebu plan.
So you think Mega Cebu Authority is necessary?
Yes, I really believe so, sir.
Okay.
How about in terms sa health, sanitation, and waste management? Unsa ato ang plano for San Fernando and Cordova?
Well, sa health, mo na to, na nami hospital, hapit ng mahuman karong tuiga. And sa waste management, we've been doing that since 2007 with my father also. Sa kada barangay na may segregation of waste sa each household, and gina-apply na mauna na ang requirement kung mukuha og mga barangay clearance, and even purok now we have the purok system, so the monitor nagmas maayo nga ang pag-segregate sa waste as to biodegradable and non-biodegradable.
Okay. Ma'am.
Sir, for our part, since we just graduated from MLGP, Municipal Local Governance Program, our priority is now health, and as to sa solid waste, sir, nahuman ang approved ng among 10-year solid waste management plan. We are conducting this IEC, and at the same time we obligated all the barangays, 21 barangays, na naagyo sila MRF, Municipal Material Recovery Facility. So we are moving towards that direction. Kay you need to have an intense IEC campaign na kung pwede lang zero waste. Yeah, okay.
Sir Reg?
Going with what Mayor said, how we are able to achieve that is by initiating the program through the Purok system. So at the Purok level, the trash is already segregated, so that when it is already collected, they only have to bring it to the sanitation building. So we plan to actually it's good because we already federated our Purok system in our municipality, and so far they have been very not useful. They have been very active in terms of in trash segregation, because that's a usual problem with different trash cans, but you don't really mind where you throw. But if you focus on the Purok system for each family, they are more conscious in terms of segregating the trash. So even in the Purok level, in the family level, it's already segregated. Collection na lang ang problema, and so far it's been very good.
In terms of public safety, like for example sa Cordova Mayor, we know nga usa sa problema gyud kay ang kaning cybersex, no? Unsa ato ang mga initiative to combat or to address these concerns?
We have a lot of programs na gyud since 2007, and the biggest program is the value formation. And we are working with the churches in Cordova, the Catholic and the Christian community as well. So karon medyo padulong na gyud zero ang kaning cybersex problem, and then ang kanang mga dadakpan lang that was 5 years ago na mga cases nga nagawas na ang warrant, but pagkakaroon walay bag-ong mga incidents.
That's good. Sa San Fernando, ma'am, in terms of public safety.
Sa cybersex, ma'am.
Or kanang any issue nga related to public safety.
Sa cybersex naman, ma'am, although na ay mga cases, We formed this composite inspection team Alpha, SITA, as they visit houses to check on yung mga mayor's permit. Ug naagani kay medyo antena na taas-taas o nya simple house ra, that's already a red tag. So they will visit and inquire more, ask more questions para lang ma-identify or ma-determine. And at the same time, we try to strengthen family ties. Most of our PPAs, projects, programs, and activities are towards yung family relationship. Sa among public safety, ma'am, sa mga commuters na aming unloading and loading, we provided unloading and loading area in front of our gym para at least ang commuters, safety sila. And ang intensified ang cooperation, ang relationship ng munisipyo sa BPATS, sa PNP, and other community leaders. Thank you.
Okay. We would like to hear your position on certain issues, no? Like for example, number one, Sir Dante, na ay move nga tangtangon ang term limits. So unsa inyohang ikasultian or what is your position on that particular proposal, no? Nga inig-amend kuno sa Constitution na ay possibility nga tangtangon na ang term limits. So what is your stand?
You mean the term limits for the for 3
Yes, for
terms
that.
only, 9 years
Oo,
lang?
so wala na yung term limit, so pwede na makadagan, maski dili na katong 3 consecutive terms. So what is your position on that, Mayor?
Well, that would be good kay naamang good mga programa nga dili lang gyud mahuman in just 9 years. But napamangyapon ang demokrasya sa mga tao anak kay they will choose the kaning officials in 3 years man gyud every 3 years di man na mawala ka ang election for every 3 years. But og ganahan ang mga tao sa kana nga official, then I think that's good. That's good na nga mapadayon ang amo ang mga programa.
So you are in favor, ma'am, of
Yes,
that
yes.
proposal?
Actually, 3 years is really not enough
Okay.
for a good official.
Or 3
For a working
terms.
official, 3 years. Because as you can see, kung ma-elect in the first year, nag-study pa lang na unsay iyahang trabaho. Second year, implementing what they have studied. And third year, campaign na sab. So, kung mahimo mas more than 9 years, then that's good.
Baga sa first year nimo, you just probably touch the tip of the iceberg yet. So, this has to be a continuing process. Mayor, what's
Sir,
your take?
I qualify for a bad mayor that is very dangerous. But for a working mayor,
Yes.
he can do more.
Yeah.
He can be able to infuse, she can be able to infuse change and yung progress and development in the town.
Okay, Mr. Richie.
With regard to that, sir, I'm a little not sure, but because there are both pros and cons with regards to that. But I believe that the term limits should be there because this is opportunity for you to reassess for every 9 years. God willing, you get 9 years. That what can I do in the next 3 years that I won't be serving? There's a time to reflect on what can you add even more when you decide to run again. Because you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. The thing with being given that much power in such a long time is some people get deluded that their word is law, and usually that tends to happen a lot, wherein very good leaders become authoritarians because they were given an opportunity to keep doing this for an insurmountable amount of time. History has shown that time and time again. So there are pros and cons to this, but as of the moment, my stand is that term limits are there for a reason.
Okay, well, segue lang ko from term limits. What's your take on political dynasty? Starting with you.
Political dynasty, sir. Yeah, I mean, once again, there are also pros and cons to this. But I would also like to qualify that political dynasties are beneficial, especially if the politicians that are related are working. Because during 2010-2013, wherein Mayor is the only one from her party who won, and in the legislative building, the only one she got there was the SK president, which was me. And even then, I was only an ex-officio member. So even though that we didn't have the legislative, we were still able to give programs because both of us were helping in tandem with each other. So there are benefits, and there are benefits to this to the political dynasty thing. It's not ideal, but it is if the people who are in that position are working in tandem with each other.
Okay, Mayor.
Sir, again, I qualify political dynasties in the sense that in the aspect of sustainability of the projects and programs, you need to have a political dynasty because you need to have people next to you who will continue the program. Pero if there's no program at all and if you're into power and greed, then that it has a negative connotation.
Okay. Mayor Sitoy.
Yes, sir. Depends on the dynasty. Og maayong pamilya, then
Yes.
why not?
Yeah.
But og dili pud maayo, well, it's really bad. So depende na gina sa pagbutar sa mga tao. And we cannot call it dynasty kay gibutaran man, gi-elect man unless og gi-appoint.
Last point siguro, Sir Dante, before mo proceed sa closing statement, how about ang federalism? Are you in favor or against the proposed Federal Republic of the Philippines?
I am in favor. In fact, ako ang president of the movement within Cebu. And then, tinuod na nga, we really need nga atuan nang ipaabot sa grassroots, especially ang ang funds. Dili na ma-centralize nga to sa Manila. And we naatay gitawag nga Imperial Manila, right? So, dapat diri na mo focus sa region, sa province. And then kung unsay naa na to, kita mismo ang mugamit ana. Dili kay maadto ngadto. Mo nagiingon gani nga nganong daghan man kayong tulay ang Manila when they don't have many rivers. And nganong gamay rang tulay sa mga probinsya nga daghan man kaayong mga rivers sa probinsya. So I think that would address the needs of the people gyud nga naa gyud sa grassroots.
Okay, Mayor.
Sir, I am also in favor of federalism because like us, we really do know unsay problema sa among locality and dali ra ma-address in the event na federalism ang adopted. Okay.
Sir Richie.
I am in favor, sir, because there is this connotation, especially among the middle class people to below, that Manila is the Philippines, which is not. Cebu is the Philippines. The Visayas areas, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, all of these areas represent the Philippines. It doesn't follow that just because Manila gets all the funds that they should be the forerunners. The Visayas area should be able to have the same standing with Luzon and Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and all of those areas. They should work in tandem with each other to represent the Philippines. So I believe that the federalism will be able to balance that out because we each have identities that all of us are proud of. But there are connotations wherein one particular culture is better than the other one, which doesn't follow. We need to be equal. All three parts of the Philippines need to be equal. And federalism will be able to achieve that, personally.
Yes,
and
Mayor.
Sa reality, no, we cannot unite as one mangyud. Sa language lang daan, lain tawag dialects, di ba? So I think we have to address our problem by regionalized basis.
Okay, so at this point in time, atong ko sa ilang parting statements ng atong mga guests, ng mga candidates. Starting with Mayor Sitoy, you may stand and address your parting statement to the audience or use the podium if you like.
For 3 minutes. Closing statements.
Closing.
Okay, my dear students, naanata karon sa panahon nga magpili ay ta kung kinsay atong palingkuron sa ato ang matag munisipyo sa atong lungsod. And I hope makpili mo og kinsa gyud ang angayan og inyuhang pagtan-aw nga makahatag og maayong kaugmaon sa inyuhang matag lungsod. Kay ang kampanya maayo ra kay na sa storya, pero pangitaa og unsa gyud nahimo og unsay gihimo sa ilahang pagka-official for the past few years o kung bag-o man gani pangitaa gyud ang unsay maayong plataporma dili lang kay sa magbase lang sa naong, magbase sa advertisement. And sa giingon ni Mayor Reluya, ang pinaka-importante ang character sa usa ka tawo. So tan-awa gyud na unsa siya nga pagkatao, unsa siya sa iyahang pamilya, ug unsa sab siya sa iyahang mga silingan. So kana ang pinaka-importante kay ang pag-serve, it doesn't come from sa pangisip lang, dili sa panghuna-huna, kundili sa kasing-kasing. Diha gyud magbase tanan. Kung walay heart ang usa ka official to serve, then wala, maot kaayo ang pagserbisyo. And we are also looking for kaning panggobyerno nga tarong good governance. So dili na tunggad tong mga istorya-istorya lang. We will tanawa ang kausa ni President Duterte ug unsa ang iyang kausa karon sa panggobyerno. So I hope mo follow pud na diri sa local government. Ug mao pud na ang kami diri sa inyong atubangan, mao na ang amo ang kausa sa bisan man tuod naa sa risgo ang among mga kinabuhi, especially nila ni Mayor Reluya, but we are here for sa amo ang gituhuan nga amo ang kausa nga kinahanglan gyud sa among mataglungsod na ay ma-offer nga kaayuhan para sa among katawhan. And thank you for this opportunity, Mega Cebu. Thank you, Sir Dante. Thank you to everybody and to the students. Good luck sa inyo ha. Oh, God bless po sa inyong finals. Dagang salamat.
Thank you, Mayor
Thank you,
Techi Sitoy
Mayor.
sa Cordova. Ma'am Reluya.
Good afternoon, my dear students, and good afternoon, San Fernando. All of us, you're all qualified to run for a public office as long as you do have the time. Kinahanglan mong oras in serving the people. Dili pwede nang busy. Walay busy-busy sa public service. It's a 24/7 job. Being a public official is a 24/7 job. We are just a text away, really. And also, yung continued practice of honesty that becomes integrity. Look at the candidates. If consistent sila sa ilang giingon, mas maayo. Og dili kana delikado. Hakamutanan, walay qualifications as long as you do have yung values na akong giingon ganiha and the passion to serve the public. Kay dili pwede na magdungan ang interest nimo sa negosyo at the same time ang interest nimo sa serbisyo. You need to choose only one. And also dili kita tanan dili dato. We only have our family name. Kana bitang name alone, people will be able to describe you. Mas maayo na pag na-describe ka sa mga tao na maayo ka, then that is one positive point for you. Sa ato, let us just not think of today. You project unsay matabang nimo sa San Fernando, unsay matabang nimo sa probinsya sa Subo, unsay matabang nimo sa Pilipinas. So kana ang atong tumong og tuyo. Karong maabot na eleksyon, nagpasalamat ko sa mga taga San Fernando kay ngano nakakita sila unsa gyud ang mga Reluya. We have good intention in our hearts na mo serbisyo mi. Ug kamo po dinhi, I hope you learn something from this forum. Also, I'd like to take this opportunity, sir, ma'am, to thank Mega Cebu kay sa Mega Cebu, Rafi, no? Nakat-on me, kami sa San Fernando, we were able to form a framework. Yung tagline na San Fernando shines, dili ra gyud na shines. Shines, that is an acronym. We need to come up with an output, with a program na shines. S for sustainability, H for holistic, I for inclusive, N for nurturing, E for empowerment, and S for service excellence. Mauna, San Fernando will shine brightly. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you
Sir
so
Richie.
much. Sir Reg?
Parting message, sir?
Yes.
Okay. My parting message will be basically, I come to you guys, and especially to the people of San Fernando that are watching this, as a representative of my father. whose love was so great that people saw through it and decided to untimely take him from this world. I come to you, people of San Fernando, and as well as everybody here, as a representative of that love that he was able to give to San Fernando. All of the projects that my father has promised will continue through me. All of the things that he has planned for San Fernando, for the children of San Fernando, will continue through me. I will make sure that will happen because people underestimate the power of guilt, but when you feel the guilt of what will happen to these people if you don't answer the call, that drives a person to do things that most people are too afraid to do. I do this not because I have my own self-interest. I actually didn't want to enter politics. I actually wanted to finish my law degree, practice law, live a simple and peaceful life. But when your call to serve the community, to serve the people is there, you answer that call. Even amidst the threats, even amidst the attempts at your life, even amidst all of the political mudslinging, you answer that call because it is your duty to be able to serve the people that you are assigned with. My father did that, and I will do that for him. So my parting message will be to the students present right now and to the people who are watching this to love your community, love your society, love your families, love each other. When the opportunity is there to serve, you answer the call because not a lot of people are given that opportunity. Some people are thrust upon situations that they will need to answer. And with proper prayer, with proper self-reflection, and with proper guidance, you will be able to do what is already mandated to happen. And I have no doubt that all of the plans that my father had in store for San Fernando will push through, because with our political party, with mayor, with our councilors, with Congressman Samsam, and with all of the people that we are supporting, we will make things amazing for the people of San Fernando. That is a promise that I will make, the same promise that my father has made. So that will be all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much.
Karon, ma'am, sir, we're going to have a recap. We're going to show you the things that we were discussing, and then tell us kung husto ba ang inyong gi-discuss kanina, ang inyong gi-present sa amo through this summary that our guys there at the back were taking down notes while you're talking. So good ta kang Mayor Sitoy.
So these are your commitments, sir, no? Ilahaning commitment. If given the chance, mao ni amo pong ipaningil sa inyo, ha? So starting with Mayor Sitoy. So we have the following agenda for the environment. Health, our top priorities. We have the ongoing Cebu-Cordova Link Expressway, road improvement and infrastructure development. For the death threats reported to COMELEC, you have requested for some police escort. We have a 1,500 hectare reclamation with SM, then only 50% of reclaimable areas to be used. Minimal damage to mangroves, and you will consult the fisher folks, coordinate with DENR. On the issue of water supply, you are to develop alternative water systems, and of course, you gave your yes to Mega Cebu Authority. Did mention also about the Purok system for waste segregation. For the cybersex problem, we have no new cases. That's actually a good news. There is a need for values formation, and there is a linkage already with church and Christian community. Your position on the following issues, we have yes to removal of term limits. 3 years is too short. Yes to political dynasty, but it would depend on whether or not the political dynasties are performing and working well. And you also gave your yes to federalism for the president of Cebu movement. No? Do you want to add anything, ma'am, or are there corrections sa ato ang commitment to the voters?
Ang 1,500 reclamation.
Can we go back to that slide?
Yes.
That's it, there.
That would be based on the PRA kung ang ownership sa 1,500 hectares. But naanay mga water kaning clearances dili na siya ingon
okay.
totally 1,500.
So we'll take note of that,
Yes,
Mayor.
yes.
What
So-
else, Mayor? Kana ra po.
So
yes,
far.
environment, health, and employment are top priorities.
Okay, health and employment are
Employment.
top
Alright.
priorities.
So with that,
Okay.
Mayor,
We would like to request you to sign autograph
the
sa bugsay. Okay, we'll proceed to Mayor Reluya. So we will also read your commitment. Sir Dante, would you like to
Okay.
read?
The agenda priority is human capital investment, empower the community to be a strong workforce of Cebu. On post-ambush campaign, we are broken inside, but we will be strong despite the death threats and intimidation. So traffic, alternate routes being developed, ongoing international port, and for waste management, a 10-year solid waste management plan is approved. All 21 barangays must have a material recovery facility. On DRRM, make available state-of-the-art equipment and skilled workers. On ecotourism, develop family park, bamboo forest, butterfly sanctuary. On political dynasty, qualified yes for sustainability of programs of working officials, and yes to federalism. Solve or address local problems immediately.
Okay.
Okay.
So, do you have any corrections, ma'am, or would you like to add anything?
Walay first 1,000 days. A strong campaign for the first 1,000 days.
Strong campaign for
As
the
a
first
health
1,000
program.
days.
So, we would like to request you to affix your signature of commitment to the San Fernando voters. Sir Reg, let's now proceed with Sir Reg. We have the following points. To offer new blood in leadership, be the voice for the youth, LGBT, and PWD. On the post-ambush campaign, my father will guide me. On the issue of water, soon to form SF Water District, provided water shortage units. On the issue of traffic, to open alternative routes to remove barangays and international Roro port. Ongoing road expansion, we have Barangay Isidro to Barangay Sangat. On the issue of waste, we intend to strengthen the Purok system in the to segregate the trash. For cultural heritage, to open mini museum, or you have opened mini museum in San Fernando. On the issue of political dynasty, it's also qualified because it can be beneficial. And for the term limit, you are supporting the status quo. Do you want to add anything, Sir Reg?
Perhaps, ma'am, for cultural heritage, qualify that with open mini museum, but will focus on actual San Fernando museum to be established.
Okay. So we will take note of that. So we would like to request you to also sign, sir, our bugsay as our commitment to the voters of San Fernando.
So atong palakpakan ng atong mga candidates. We have Mayor Sitoy sa Cordova, Mayor Reluya sa San Fernando, and of course si Richie Reluya, our Vice Mayoral candidate sa
Thank you so
Municipality of
much
San
for
Fernando.
coming
and attending Mega Cebu's Klarohay Ta.
Thank you again. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon to each and everyone. Maayong hapon and welcome to the University of San Carlos and welcome sa atong Klarohay Ta, the Mega Cebu Candidates Forum. This is actually our second session already for today. It's a series of Candidates Forum. We started last month, March, we had our candidates ng mga senador o mga party list. And for this April, we will focus on our local candidates. This is our political education series, no, to help the voters, the Cebuanos, sa upcoming May 13, 2019 elections. I checked the COMELEC website this morning, murag 19 days na lang ang countdown election na gyud karong Mayo 13. So as part of our preparation, we are here to engage with our candidates and listen to their platforms, programs, and what they can offer to their voters, no? So at this point, allow me to call my co-host for this afternoon, Sir Dante Luzon.
Mayong hapon, magklarohay na sadta mga higala.
Yes, maayong hapon dira,
Mayong
Sir
hapon,
Dante.
Grace. Mayong hapon kaninyong tanan.
Yes, at this point, Sir Dante, we would like to acknowledge our partners, no? So the KLAROHAY Ta Mega Cebu Candidates Forum 2019 is of course in partnership with RAFI, COMELEC, University of San Carlos, Sen Visnet, we have MyTV, and 888 News Forum. And we also have, Sir Dante,
Ang atong mga
Media
media
partners.
partners, we have Smart, we have the Freeman Banat News, and Freeman and CDN Digital.
yes. And we would also like to highlight that Mega Cebu is actually a collaboration of 13 LGUs. As you can see in our map, no? From San Fernando to Danao and the Mactan Island, of course.
Mao nga ang katuyuan nining atong forum sa pagkakaron, we invited guest mga candidates para mahibaw tag unsay ilang mga plano, unsay ilang platform, kung niswak ba ni siya sad sa objectives sa Mega Cebu.
Yes, Sir
Correct?
Dante.
Okay. By the way, kining atong candidates forum is seen live,
Yes,
Grace.
so we are live in Facebook.
And go to Mega page, Facebook page, and where they're now live, and also sa live stream. And this will be aired on a delayed broadcast Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays sa MyTV Cebu Channel 30 Sky Cable from 12 noon to 1:45.
And we would also like to request everybody to like and share the Mega Cebu and Mega Cebu Candidates Forum FB page para we stay connected, no? So, maka-engage po sila, Sir Dante, through Facebook and through the show, no, sa MyTV. Okay.
Amazingly, every time we go live, daghan kayo mga comments, no? Of course, naiuban diha nga medyo dili sila quite agreeable to what the candidate said, and some may be positive. And this is very good because through social media, we become interactive. Okay, so ato nang i-introduce, Grace.
Okay, magklarohay na ta, Sir
Klarohay
Dante.
na ta. Ang atong unang candidate nga guest karong hapuna, we have the Vice Mayoral Candidate under Lakas CMD sa Municipality of Cordova, Mr. Paul Villaver.
We would like to request Mr. Paul Villaver to please join us on stage.
Next, we have Mayoral Candidate sa Municipality of Carcar, an independent candidate, Mr. Badong Alyunar.
Maayong
You better change
hapon,
this.
sir. Please join us here on stage. And we also have a vice mayoral candidate from Carcar City, from Nationalista People's Party, Mr. Jurik Sato.
And from the Democratic Party of the Philippines, a congressman candidate of the 1st Legislative District of Cebu, we have Mr. Ron Del Mar.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Can we give them a round of applause? Kasabot mi, sir, nga busy kaayo mo sa kampanya. So, thank you kaayo sa paghatag og higayon nga mo-attend mo sa ato ang Magklarohay Ta.
Thank you for making time because we were worried of the traffic. I do not know
Yes.
procession.
Kaysa National Youth
Yes,
Day.
but they made it. In
Yes.
fact, they came in early before the session was over a while ago. So at this point, ato silang kuhaan sa ilang opening statement, Grace.
And we'd like to remind our candidates that we have a timer in front of you. The student will guide you kung pila na lang ka minutes ang nahabilin. So as mentioned by Sir Dante, we'll begin with your opening speeches for 3 minutes per candidate. So you may stand or you would like to use the podium or sit down, it's up to you kung asa mo comfortable mo dialogue sa ato ang mga botante.
We
So we will
begin
begin with
Mr. Paul Villaver.
okay.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's a particular honor for me to appear in front of you. My candidacy as the Vice Mayor of the Municipality of Cordova represents the advocacy of the youth to make a substantial and significant changes for the betterment and for the prosperity of our own constituents and locality. Dili jud lalim ako ang pag-agi karon sa kuang paglansar kay dili ko nagsalig sa mga pangalan sa wa ko nagsalig sa ginikanan nako sa ilang apelyido kay dili mi parte sa usa ka politikal na pamilya. Lisod po niya ako ang paglansar kay naapoy ato ang mga kauban sa serbisyo pod ubay-ubay na po ng ilang nahimo pod. Pero nagtuo pod ko sa kabag-uhan o sa kabag-uhan sa pagserbisyo dira matagamtaman ang tinud-anay na kalambuan sa toang mga lumulupyo, particularly dito sa Cordova. Karon mao ni ako ang tsansa na ipadayag sa ato mga katawhan kung unsa man ang mga konkretong plataporma, because I believe that the youth with the proper guidance and proper wisdom could offer unprecedented solutions for long-standing problems that is engulfing our modern society. Urbanization has been a very delicate challenge that all of the local chief executives should answer. Because as a vice mayor, I need to make sure that the ordinances and the delivery of basic services is in line of best practices that is trending upon on urban development and urban planning. Given that the municipality of Cordova is a third-class municipality and apparently there is a stagnation of the local economy, it is very crucial that there must be a concrete plans which I will discuss later on as we transpire on this debate, or I mean in this forum for that matter. Kay kini ako ang paglansar kini, ako ning ginaalay sa mga butante na nibutar sa kuan tong paglansar nako og 2016 kay katong nagsugod ko sa paglansar og 2016 nagtuod jud ko na ang Cordova nakatadhana na mahimo usa kadakong syudad na puno ng oportunidad, puno na napapalibutan ng kalambuan, kay nagtuo ko na sa kapait ug kahimtang sakto na po ng panahon na gihatag sa Ginoo sa mga nagdumala. That's why the theme of our President's Change is coming. I am now embodying the principle of our national government that for new leaders, changes could offer unprecedented solution for long-standing problems. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and welcome to this forum.
Thank you, Mr. Villaver, Vice Mayoral Candidate sa Cordova. Alrita ni Sir Badong Alyunar, Mayoral Candidate sa Carcar City. Sir.
Good afternoon, Carolinians. Ako din si Badong Alyunar, running for mayor in Carcar City. Nidagan ko pagka-mayor sa siyudad sa Carcar di tungod alang sa kuang kaugalingon o di tungod sa akuang kaigsuunang Carcaranon. Kaya nga muang Carcar City dako kayo og problema. Ang problema sa mong Carcar karon nagatubang og diktatorya nga pamaagi. Munang amo silang luwason sa diktatorya nga pamagi. Di lang kay kana usa-usad sa amo ang plataporma o programa, aduna may plataporma o programa sa Carcar nga among gimugna o gihimo nga kining usa nga moderno nga paagi sa among plataporma sama ani ang circumferential road. Moderno kini nga paagi haron paglutas sa trapiko sa Carcar kay grabe nang weekend traffic sa Carcar. Kunya usapod among himuong dakong syudad ang Carcar. Anda mo nga mo tan-aw sa mong website na diha sa Facebook na mo pagmata Carcaranon o banat Carcaranon. Daghang salamat kini inyuhang nag-alagad magpapili pagkamayor sa itong syudad sa Carcar. Daghang salamat ug mayong hapon.
Salamat, Sir Bado. Our Sir Joric Sato, it's your turn, sir.
Good afternoon. Ang ako is, if you want to run for a public office, duha lang. You must have the heart and the knowledge. Di ni mo pwede nga isara ang imong imong gihatag. Kay without knowledge, kung naalang kay heart, then how can you run the government? If you have the knowledge and without the heart, unsaon man nimo paglantaw ang mga tao sad. So basically, in that principle, anha na ko ikuan diya nga, one must have a heart and the knowledge to serve. Thank you.
Okay. Then we have Mr. Ron Delmar.
Good afternoon sa tanan din sa audience sa Mega Cebu and to the organizers. Thank you for inviting me, sir. Ako dahil si Dr. Ron Delmar, no? Usa ko ka General of Cancer Surgeon. I am now practicing as a cancer surgeon in one of the private hospitals here in Cebu. I am a training officer in the Department of Surgery. I was the immediate past president of our society. And now I sit in the national board in the Philippine Society of General Cancer Surgeons, representing the biggest chapter, which is the Metro Cebu Eastern Visayas chapter. I am telling you all of this because i-stress out na ko nga, in order to be a viable candidate, you must have number one, the credentials. No? Kay dili man na basta lang ang mudagan ka o posisyon. Hilabi na gyud sa akong gidaganan. I'm running as representative of the 1st District of Cebu, the biggest district in the entire province of Cebu. We are 450,000 or more voters, no? 435,000 to be exact. And number two, I am telling you all of this because election time man. Di matuna na malikayan nga ikomparar ta sa mga kandidato. No? It is not an election if it's only one candidate. You have to be compared to your worthy opponent because that is the only way for you to make a viable choice. And number three, my plataforma. I will be discussing all of this because I was informed that there will be questions from the audience. And so I will give you specific answers. You know, platforms, you can Google them. Mag-Google na ginani mo. Sa iyong radyo kayo to make motherhood statements. But to give a concrete plan for a problem is a different thing. I am a surgeon. I am evidence-based. In medicine, dili mi magtagna-tagna because life is at stake. No? We don't also pretend to know everything because medicine is a dynamic practice. It changes almost every day, just like our lives. No? So I am dealing this as a prepared candidate for the district. Sama sa giingon ni Sir ganina diri, we want to introduce new blood in Congress. I might not be very new because I'm 50 years old, but I believe that I have the experience and the knowledge and the background to give good governance to the 1st District. Change, no? Is the mantra of our president. But the question is, has change really come? Naabot ba na sa grassroots? No, sometimes we talk of national gross product, all of this about economy, no, on TV, pero dili na ito ma-feel sa ubos. It's probably because change has never reached the grassroots. So it's about time that we let the common Filipino, the common Cebuano, realize this. Mega Cebu is one wonderful thing that happened to Cebu. No? Sa pagkakaroon ang kining eastern part pa lang ang coverage sa Mega Cebu. I read their primer and it's very impressive. In fact, I only realized that a lot of the things has been written there is part of my program. So thank you very much. I will answer questions later.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you kaayo mga
Give them a big
sirs.
round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Although nag-opening statement naman ta, but considering that all of you are actually challengers, we'll give you extra time to introduce yourselves. We are live on Facebook. Na inyuhang mga supporters po dire. We would give you time to introduce yourself and maybe share to the voters unsa inyuhang experience on local governance and nganong magpapili mo sa inyong mga respective nga positions. But you have to highlight sa inyong experience sa local governance and what can you offer to your constituents, future constituents. We'll start with Sir Paul. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lend sa time, 1 minute. 1 minute to answer the question.
Ladies and gentlemen, local governance, I ran before as mayor for Cordova in 2016. But at that time that I introduced myself as the alternative, I'm offering myself as an economist. I'm already an economist for 5 years. Economist ako, suite kong ekonomiya. dito ko nag-focus sa development economics. Mao na ginaingon na kung unsa mga science o mga teorya sa pagpalambo sa usa ka syudad, dira nimo mabutang kung unsay mga saktong programa. Mao nang naay mga mangutana sa kuha kung say plataporma og matingala sila na nganong maka-explainar ko og dugay ko mahuman kay mao na ko ang gikaon sa luma ka tuig nako sa pagtrabaho bilang usa ka professional na ekonomista. Habang naghimo ko habang sa pagpraktis akong profesyon bilang isa ka ekonomista, nagtuon po ko pagkaabogado diri iniskwelahana. Hapit ako mo graduate, mao na kung i-combine nimo ng duha na ako'y nindot na blend na ma-offer sa pagpara sa mga buti na magdumala sa muang munisipyo. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Arita ni Sir Leonardo.
Ako nagpapili pagka-mayor tungod usa ko ka graduate of HRM sa San Carlos dinhi Japon. Unya ni proceed ko og master in public management dinhi Japon pero wa lang nako mahuman. Kung kuwang research paper na lang. Nakat-on ko sa ako ang pag-eskwela dinhi. Dako kayo nakatabang nako. Nya mo nang usa sa akong gigamit karon sa akong pagpangumpanya kay ang Carcar sa siyudad sa Carcar ang ilang pamaagi ito wa magsubay sa mga ordinansa. Mo na kami may makalingkod among ipatuman ang maayo nga ordinansa. Ngano ug mo bisita mo sa Carcar mahibong mo sa tanang probinsya dinhi sa Cebu ang Carcar mo ay pinakamahal ang mga palitonon. Tungod kay wa man subaya ang mga ordinansa. Pinakataas og mga permit, pinakamataas og lokatonon sa City Hall. Munang among tagaan og pagtagad ang maong mga ordinansa, among subayon kung kami mao'y makalingkod. Muna nga, usa sa kuang pangandoy nga akong nakatunan dinhi ang pagdevelop sa usa ka syudad nga mahimong moderno nga syudad ug unsaon pagpadako ang usa ka syudad.
Daghang salamat, sir.
Thank you, Sir Badong. Sir Juric.
Running for Vice Mayor sa Carcar. Dinhi, miskwila ko sa San Carlos, that was way beyond 1986. Dito ko sa Talamban, we used to wear jeans, itong gisi-gision, long hair, white t-shirt. So, 2 years dito 2 years ko sa Talamban. Man ay ani ko miskwila din sa kong mga minor subject na ko anino ko kuhaon sa main. So human sa dana mi proceed ko og law pero dito ko sa UV mi graduate. So kaning position as vice mayor andam ko ani and I know ug unsay ni siya nga klase nga position akong gidaganan. So thank you.
Okay, Doc.
Thank you, Sir Dante. Ako lang padayon ang gisulti kanina kana time is up man ko kalit. Bitaw in a nutshell, aside from being a fellow of our society, that is the highest accolade that you can get as a surgeon. I'm also having my master's now in Cebu University, master's in hospital administration. You know, you can never stop growing and educating yourself, even at that stage in life. Ako nang gibuhat because I was a former medical director. I want to validate what I actually implemented from what was being taught in school. Baliktad siya. It's the reverse. No, it's a reverse. Because sometimes experience could be your best teacher. But ang akong pagdagan karon is like an uphill battle because I'm up against a very established name in politics. My opponent or my katunggali sa Tagalog is not here but is Eduardo Gulias, the 89 years old from Cebu City who's running for Congress. And he's been in public servant for 50 years. No? In fact, when he ran first as a congressman, I was barely 1 year old. And nag-abot mi karon. But then, I have my background education. I'm also a Del Mar, so it has a family recall. And we're a family of professionals ready to do public service. So that's it.
Okay,
That's
thank you
it.
very much. 19 days before ang eleksyon, mangumusta mi? Kumusta man ang inyuhang kampanya, no? Especially nga mura ni silang David and Goliath, Sir Dante,
Ang
no?
uban
Kay
tingali, ani, mura dili na gyud makatuog nimo, 19 days to go.
kayo
na
nga
lang.
mga pangalan, actually, ang inyuhang challenge
So,
for this election.
How's the campaign now? Ari ko ni Dr. Magsugod usa. Then,
Can I just take
Yes, sir, please sit down. Kay daghan na
Kay kabarog na ko, 5 seconds
Kapuyon
na sa
mong
daan.
barog.
Ika-5 baro na ko 5 seconds, ikalingkod 5 seconds, alkansya na
Sige.
10 seconds.
Yes, you can
Sige
take
daw.
your seat lang.
Well, the first thing that's very, very noticeable of us candidates is our color. We're tanned, so we look much more handsome.
Summer color.
In the summer.
Macho lang.
But that's true, no? It's a David and Goliath thing sa kuha. Sa lawas ay ako si Goliath, akong kaatbang si David. But in terms of political machinery, political experience, it's the reverse thing. But I have to tell you that David made some vulnerable moves, no? To slay Goliath. But we're not slaying anybody here. You said David and Goliath. So it's dako kaysa nga sa guman. Pero I have the advantage of youth. I have the advantage of innovation. And also, in spite of the youth, I have the advantage of experience. So I am very, very visible in the first district. Ang mga kauban sa Carcar, they know this because in a day, I travel 3 to 5 towns and cities in the first district because we are 6 cities, 3 cities and 3 towns from Talisay all the way to Cebu nga. The only good thing is, duol ko sa syudad. But the bad thing is, traffic is horrendous. But we're making leaps and bounds in our campaign because I'm very visible in media and of course in physically.
okay. Arita ni Sir Jorik.
Kami sa Carcar, we're doing good. Even though sometimes ang mga tao sa Carcar nahadlok kay because of that purok system. Against kami ng purok system sa Carcar. Kaya gigamit siya as a political machinery. It's unfair nga gibuhat na siya. In fact, naa sa gipanghatag namo, it's voluntary. It's voluntary kung naa ka sa purok. So, kaning campaign na mo, sometimes, way mga tao. That's why, ang among trumpa, dako kayo, kusog kayo, para madunggan na siya ba? Instead, ang tao mo duol na mo, ang among tingog mo'y paduulo na mo sa mga tao. Sa tinuday, ang Carcar, nahadlok ang mga tao dito. That's why kami, kuha na lang yun mi, 11 na lang yun mi midagan. Ang population na mo sa Carcar is 150,000. Human, ang voters is 74,000. 11 na yun mi barog. In fact, kani si Mayor Badong is a guest candidate na mo sa NPC. Thank you.
Okay, Sir Badong.
Kami sa Carcar, bisad, even though I'm not feeling well, ni kumbate gyapon mi, naagyapon ko, haron nga madasig na ko ang mga katawhan nga makahibaw sila kung unsay problema sa Carcar. Bisag we face ang mga threats, naagyapon mi, wa gyapon mi mo pakita og kadlok, amo gyapon ipatigbabaw ang among kaisog para lang gyud kay andam mi luwason mo ang Carcar sa diktatorya nga pamagi.
Sir Villaver.
Kini nga mo ang pagpangumpanya karon, challenging na siya. Wa po ko nagdahom na murag mamawratan gyatubang dito sa Carcar Cordova. Sakto pod incumbent na ay makinarya, pero sa amo lang dito man mi sa old school magpulong-pulong, mag-handshaking, old school never dies. Pero kung inana may kaduol sa mga tao, among makasinati na ang mga tao mismo na ang muduol sa among pagsuporta. Kay there is power on changes ba when you advocate change and you exemplify courage and strength and principle which is lisod kayo pangitaon dito. Lisod kayo, nangitom na lang ta, masking dito sa dagat, mangumpanya na lang ta. We all of this old school politics, but as what I learned in 2016, before you run an election, you must have enough resources and machinery. And now, at my second time around, together with my father who is running as mayor, we are confident that we could match with the machinery. They have advantages, we have our advantages. It is just a matter of strategy, and we are way ahead. That's all. Thank you.
So murag challenging kaayo so far, Sir Dante, ang inyuhang campaign, no? Importante kaayo sa mga magpapili bitaog ka ng mga posisyon nga nakaila mo sa inyuhang distrito, sa Carcar o sa Cordova, no? Ang Mega Cebu naatay mga themes, no? So tuguti mi nga among i-mention ang mga themes, tapos muhangyo mi sa inyuhang you would tell us unsay status and what do you intend to do kung makadaog man gani mo. We begin with kaning water shortage nga na-experience dili lang sa Manila but maski sa Cebu actually. What is the situation sa water supply sa District 1, sa Carcar o sa Cordova, and what do you intend to do about this as part of your platform or programs?
So,
We'll start
dito.
with yes.
Hinoon
Sir Paul.
Okay, ma'am. Ang hinoon, kadaghanan sa mga lumulupyo sa Cordova na sila access sa MC, pero mas daghan ang nagsaligan ng deep well, kanang poso, kanang mo nang daghan kayo mga ayog assistance kay para ipatugod ang poso, because these water facilities are, you know, basic infrastructure. It is the responsibility of the government. That is the reason dito sa Cordova I could say that the water system is really problematic because, well, dagang deep well, pero it's not that safe and it's not that convenient on the part of the normal Cordobanos. So that is something that we need to address in there in our place, sir and mama.
Sir Badong?
Sa mo sa Carcar, wa magproblema og source sa tubig. Ang problema namo sa Carcar usa is financial o budget haron maapaabot ang tubig ngadto sa matag balay. No problem gyud sa source sa tubig sa mo, ma'am. Thank you.
Sir Juric?
Ako lang i-add ang kang Mayor Badong nga ang Carcar is nasa supply nga tubig. It's more on naasa di ang city, since na city na gyud ang Carcar, nasa dako nga ira. The thing is, ang pag-prioritize lang sa local government nga ang tanang tao matagaag tubig. So it's more on priority ug unsay gusto sa nagduma, ang tubig ba yaha o ang unsa ang iyahang lain nga project. Pero ug kami, it's more on among ikuan ang priority ang tubig kay mostly sa mga bukid-bukid wa pa gyud kasaka ang tubig didto. Pero sa ubos okay na siya.
Pero sa pagkakaroon, Sir Badong, medyo, Sir Jeric, nga medyo piinit huwaw, kumusta ang water supply sa Carcar City?
Pasalamat mi kay ang Carcar naagid mi source. In fact, naami dito'y hot and cold spring. Naami dito pwede nyo bisitahon, kaliguan. Pero as of now, wa jud kay na siya ma-develop. Wa na siya tagaig priority. So among tubig dito nga sobra, amo nang gikaligo. Ingunan na siya ka-abundant ang Carcar. It's more on priority lang sa local government paghatag sa mga katawhan.
Doc.
Sir Ron, issue ba din sa first district pod?
Yes, no, Carcas is in the first district. Now, water supply actually is a local problem. It's a LGU matter. Pero ang pangutana na, as a congressman, sa atong panlantaw, no? We are lucky in the first district, as I've said, as they have said, ang water supply is not really the issue. It's how you bring that water to the households. Sa Naga karon ang mga kabukiran uga kaayo way tubig because dili priority sa local sa ng mga government, quarrying ilang priority dito sa Naga. That's why you have the landslide. Di ba? Ang tubig mahal. May buong kang ang pikas silingan na tubig, ang pikas wala because gipoliticize. That is the problem. Unlike in Cebu City nga dako kay tag area of needed supply niya ang atong nag-dry up ang atong mga dams. Actually, there is no drought yet. There is no advisory yet from the government that there's a drought, no? Ang ato lang is ang atong supply and demand sa Cebu is grabe. Pero sa first district, wala kami problema sa supply. It's how you, as what I've said, you prioritize it. Kay local government maguna nga issue ang pag-provide og tubig sa atong mga katawan.
Sir, follow-up question. So, unsaon man ni pag-prioritize ang distribution sa water? Any proposed solution, ana, nga, considering na politicized na siya? So, unsa imong ma-propose na solution to address that, sir?
Well, the first thing siguro is ilista ng pamunuan because that becomes the priority of the new leadership. Now, that's very simplistic way of saying it. But again, like in Naga, na naman uhagod nga kanang I think it should be the local government. That should not be just be privatized because once that's privatized, it becomes more expensive. Mas mahal man gud siya. Or mas may pa siguro ang PPP, at least for the side of a congressman looking at it downwards, no? Kana bitang private public partnership bitaw. Kay there is always a check and balance. Now, different folks for different strokes. It doesn't work the same in the different local government. Depende na sa setup sa local government, no? So in terms of water supplies, I've said, di kita problema sa tubig. It's how you distribute it.
Sir, let's proceed with transport and traffic management. Magsugod guro tas medyo traffic, no? Arita sa Carcar. Sir Badong, unsa imong ikasulti ani Sir Badong?
Mo nang naasa kong platform, dugay na nina kong gihimo, magbuhat mi og from south of Carcar to north of Carcar kining circumferential road. O nga dako gyud ni circumferential road. Kay ang sentro gud sa Carcar kining rotonda og Gisano, traffic na kayo. Nya mo na usa sa solusyon nga maka-iwas trapiko sa Carcar. Nya di lang kay ang circumferential road nga maka-santa sa trapiko sa Carcar, usa sa siya makapalambo sa mong syudad sa Carcar.
Pero kumusta ang traffic management system dito, Sir Badong?
Sa Carcar karon,
Yes.
mao lang gyapon. Traffic gyapon. Okay, ang ilang diversion good, duol ra kayo sa sentro. O dapat layo unta siya.
Kaya usually inig-agi na ko diya sa Gaisano, anahadi ang choke points diha, bottleneck na diha usually.
Dool nasa gibuhat nga diversion pero dili pa gyud siya enough nga maka solve sa traffic sa Carcar.
Sir Juric, naakaidugang sa gi-share ni Sir Bado.
Yes. Kani siyang nanay existing nga diversion road sa Gihimos Carcar. But the thing is, wa ni siya makakonect sa main road sa Carcar. Muna ang mga tao di gyapon mo access dito. Ari gyapon sila sa main road. So kinanto siya imo siyang i-connect sa existing national road ang katong diversion road. Wa siya connection. So mga tao di ganahan mo agi dito. Mingaw lang gihapon.
Sa Cordova, Sir Paul.
Dito sa Cordova, murag mo tong gamay ra man utang sakyanan dito pero mo-traffic ra gyapon dahil sa mga tricycad along the highway. So yun yung problem if you will divide traffic management or traffic infrastructure. Sa traffic management, ang problem namin doon is that the regulation through an ordinance and regulation by the Department of Transportation and Communication is not that strict. So dagan kayong mga kolorom na tricycle driver that will, manguha sila mahal na pamasahe. So, proposal na to limit their movement or circulation sa mga interior roads. Ang problem po, maski sa mga interior roads are very narrow. So, it's really challenging because though Cordova, ang traffic niya di kayo, dili daghan kay private cars ang muadto dito, pero nana po siya sign of traffic. That's because of narrow and siguro lacks route system sa mga public utility dito.
Doc, how do you intend to address that problem? Should we give him the chance to...
In terms of legislation,
Yes.
Sir Dante, no?
Yes, in terms of legislation, Sir Dance. Cebu has not learned the Manila experience of traffic. The problems of urbanization. We're not learning from it, di ba? Ang traffic sa Cebu spill over na sa Talisay, naabot na sa Mindanilla, sa Naga, Carcar. All of these diversion roads, sometimes they become temporary stopcocks. Ang giingon ni Sir sa Cordova is you implement the rules, no? But as a congressman looking at it on a higher level, and I think Mega Cebu will agree with me on this, is to develop a mass transport system. Mass transport system, all developed nations, Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan, they have mass transport system. Ang Japan, pulos ito na bukid, no? But they have mass transport system. Ang Cebu is like a Francis nga pan. It's like a pancreas if you read your anatomy in your medical books. So we have all shorelines and we have all mountainous boundaries. If you have a mass transport system, there was a proposed system by the late Greg Sanchez, the Excel Road, no? Nga mura sa fishbone bitaw. That would have been a very good thing to start on because some arterial roads are already existing. So if you have mass transport system, BRT, LRT, it takes political will because I know that LRT and BRT are two very contentious issues of two politicians. But if all the congressmen of the districts, if all the congressmen of the districts will cooperate, there was a proposal by Congressman Raul Del Mar to create a traffic authority that has never taken momentum that would have solved the traffic problem long time ago. I'm glad Mega Cebu is doing that, and there has to be a government equivalent, and that takes an act of Congress.
Closely related sa transport and traffic management kaning road improvement and infrastructure development. Nagiskot ka og BRT, sir. Unsa imong natanaw nga possible natong mabuhat on this particular aspect?
Okay. When it comes to the BRT system, I don't profess to be very knowledgeable about it, but I know that there was already a feasibility study given in Cebu City. In fact, it was bound for implementation, but it was, I don't know if it was stopped or temporarily shelved, no? Ang ato mga daan manggod diri sa Cebu good is sikit-sikit manggod siya, wala siya natanawan bitaw sa ubang lugar nga lagpad jud kayo, and we are improving by leaps and bounds. Even the appearances of kanabitang mga high-rise bitaw, ma'am, no? The condominium, we have a spurt now in Cebu, and I think they're just like mushrooms spurting left and right. And there is no a problem with the roads because we cannot expand anymore. No? So there will be areas, I don't know which areas now, which are feasible for BRT. If you remember, there is the Philippine National Railways used to extend from Danao all the way to Carcar. That creates the Mega Cebu. And that created development because of that railroad system. Diba? Kung nasunod lang unta na siya, kaya nang nabalaya naman na karon good, we have to look at those areas.
Thank you, sir. Unsay fake news so far ang ni-proliferate against you during the campaign? If any, naabay fake news?
Doon na ba yung mga fake news nga gihimo about you sa... Kanang mga tumo ba, sir?
Unsa man, sir Badong?
Ako, naglibog ng kontra, gingnan lang kuno ko, ni-back out na ko. Back out na mas ginhawa ang ginamong kumbate, back out na no.
So klarohon na to, wala ni back out si Sir Badong.
Ako mo back out. No.
Tuloy ang
Ako
laban.
ni klarohon. Tuloy ang laban. Balag mga pildi.
Paul.
Sir Paul.
Mo pod Cordova Mayor, parehas pod dito sa Cordova, sige katag ang pikas na akong amahan daw disqualified, akong amahan na stroke, akong amahan gibayran, tanan na lang pwede mahimo para mo atras. Mo nang piriti na mo pag-handshake dito para makaingon mi. Ako nga mga buhi pa. Mo na mga fake news silang ginakatag dito. Pero kada magud ng mga inana mga fake news manggod. Na advantage man pod na kay mga tao manggod mangutan na la kasayang si Biliber ganahan ba unta mi ato pero ngano ni unsa man atras man. Pero mo tong it's just a matter of play ba.
Daghang mga fans dito dapita.
Kaya adlaw-adlaw guna mo na ginaproblema ng fake news sa Facebook kanang mag ato sa opisina puro fake news kapuya po na ning taon. Kanang disqualification og kanang inana atras November pa jud pagpala mo siyo sinana na. Hangtod karon na Japon.
Sir Jurek, any fake news?
The same ni Mayor Badong gig namin mi back out. Nakasabot mi kay pildi naman sila, daog naman mi mo naging mi back out na mi. So bakak to iling sulti pa dayon bahala na siya mitabo.
Sa imong case, doctor.
Sa ilahan, no, ni back out, sa ilahan na disqualified. Sa ako, way kontra. Mas grabe ni ako because wa ko ni kontra akong kaatbang sa first district. No, but that is the biggest misinformation. Ako bitang kainan kadako akong tawo sa ko agta. Na number 1 mo ko sa baluta, so you could never miss me in your ballot. No, that's the biggest fake news. But I think I will take it as a compliment because if they say nga walay kontra, they're trying to spread the fake news because they're probably threatened by my candidacy. So I'll take it as a compliment.
Daghang kay mga fans dito ng Dapita. Anyway, karon akuhaan na to sila sa ilang tagsa-tagsa ka closing statement, no? Kay murag hapit naman ta mo wrap up. 3 minutes kada candidate sa ilang closing statement. Magsugod ta ni Dr. Dire Dapita.
Okay, barugan lang na ako nina. 2 minutes na lang kuno kay nang lapas ko ganina. No, again, I'm running on the platform of change, and I'm running on a platform of an alternative candidates as an innovation, a new blood in Congress. No, I believe that I am well qualified. I have the credentials. I am ready. Health is wealth. For me, I'm a doctor. So I always believe that the candidate and the public servant's mental health, intellectual health, spiritual health, and physical health are the most important things that he can give to his voters, no? Because the voters, they inusilang gisaligan sa inyong boto, and you have to honor that. So, as a candidate for the first district, I am asking the voters. No, I'm not saying that I am the best candidate. I am saying that I am the only one that's capable of the position. But maybe at this point in time, I am the only one who stood up for this election. And one thing also, no, I am running against two very senior citizens, one 75 years old and one 89 years old. The 89 years old has been in public service for 50 years. So the question has always been experience versus abagito. But this is my take on that. Whatever he has done or has not done in the past is not an issue anymore. No, because let's give the gentleman what is due to him. Let history judge what he has done. What is very important issue at this very moment is probably what he can do and what I can do for the next 3 years. Muna tanaw na to og maayo. Kung kinsa ang anda mo serbisyo, gikan karon hangtod sa tulo ka tuig. So Dr. Rondelmar for Congress 1st District. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Doc. Sir Juric, closing statement.
As a challenger, first time din ako, wa kay kuy kuan na mong kaatbang. Pero ako, pasalamat ko sa mga taga-Carcar sa ilang suporta o karong umaabot na eleksyon nga ilaming isuportahan. I know nga ang Carcar ganahan nagkausaban. Hilom lang sila, pero we know deep in their hearts, ilaming isuportahan. Muna, thank you kayo sa mga taga-Carcar o kamong na dinhi. Salamat kayo.
Sir Badong, Aguilar.
Ako ang magpapili pagkamayor sa tong siyudad sa Carcar, dili lalim ang among giyatubang karon. Bugat-bugat yun eh. Kay challenger me, pero sige nga po kumbate o gusto mo nga adunay kausaban mga Carcaranon, pwede mo open sa mong website Banat Carcaranon, o gusto mo nga tinud-anay nga makita ninyo ang di maayo, open yapon mo sa website Pagmata Carcaranon. Nya, makita dito niyo mo ang plataporma. Usa lang akong kasulti ngadto sa mga taga-Carcar, hilabi na gyud, di lang kay taga-Carcar, sa tanang mga butante. Kay ang kwarta maoy usa sa source sa korupsyon, mga illegal. O asa man na nakuhaon, kay ang sweldo di mo gyud nakapaigo nga di gyud nakapaigo nga mutapar sa igasto sa eleksyon. Mao bitaw ni naikanta ni Max Urban ganing gugma versus kwarta, o pili agyod ang gugma, mubutar gayod kamo tungod sa gugma. Kuya, doon na may gugma sa inyong kaugalingon, sa inyong pamilya, isalikway ang kwarta. Kay ibaligya gani inyong mga boto, mirisimo.
Thank you, sir.
Salamat, Sir Badong. Sir Paul.
Patong paglansar na ko 2016, nagtuo na jud ko na ang Cordova nakatadhana na mahimo usa ka dakong syudad. Mao ni karon na nilansar migbalik kauban sa kong amahan na ako ang inspirasyon ug utak sa tinud-anay na kalambuan sa Cordova upang tiwason ang among gisugdan na laban para wala nay taga Cordova ang maglisod, wala nay Cordova ang mamoblema sa ilang pangangailangan medikal o mga pangangailangan nila sa ilahang kaon og sa ilahang mga trabaho. Mao ni karon nangisod jud mi ni barog mi kay nagatuo mi na sa kadaghanan sa mga lumulupoy sa Cordova, gusto na nun nila og kausaban og kabag-uhan. Mao ni kami mismo nagtindog karon sa inyong atubangan para mo serbisyo kay naami sa among prinsipyo na kung maayo ka sa imong silingan, maayo ka sa imong mga amigo ug amiga, daghang gasa mo abot sa inyo ha. Kita tanan sabay-sabay na mo lantaw sa hayag na kaugmaon sa Cordova. Mao nang tinguha sa Team Villaber, akong amahan ug akong kaugalingon, among baguhon ang nawong sa Cordova para sa mga kabus og timawa.
Okay. Karon, mo hatag ta og summary or recap. So I'd like you to look at the widescreen. Kay katong atong gi-discuss ka ganina, the things that you've said o ang inyong commitment, we're taking down notes, so atong ipakita, and then if you agree with that or now we gustong idugang, atong i-check. All right.
Okay.
Are we ready? Okay, kang Paul Villaver, sa agenda, ang profile, economist, law student, father and son running for top post, aim for cityhood of Cordova. Sa health issues, set up first hospital in Cordova, equip barangay health centers, bring the voice of the youth, new leaders to solve the problems. Sa problema sa patubig, Cordova needs options, relies on deep wells. Sa traffic problem, restrict tricycles, enforce traffic ordinances, explore e-jeeps, not ready for the influx with 3rd Cebu Cordova Bridge. Sa cyber sex, drugs, crimes are a result of poverty, should provide jobs, no to political dynasties, extended term limits, vote buying, sa federalism, change political culture, not the political system. And then about honesty, honesty must be the standard
For service.
for service.
Na kay idungag, sir? Yes.
Well, to wrap up this one, we want to make sure that the development in Cordova would strike a balance between development, urbanization, and sustainability. We want to make sure that our projects in Cordova could provide lots of jobs, and at the same time, it will not create chaos to the environment in Cordova for the betterment of everybody there.
Okay.
Okay, we'll take note of that, sir.
So now, we'd like you, sir, requesting you to sign your, affix your signature here sa atong paddle as your sign of
Okay,
commitment.
next. Padayon ta, this time for Sir Badong, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we have the following agenda. First, the goal to challenge dictatorship in Carcar, develop Carcar into a modern city. On the issue of water supply, there's no problem with supply, but distribution needs funds and it should be prioritized. On the issue of traffic, to develop the circumferential road, north to south Carcar. On the drug problems, we'll deal with it when elected. No further details. Waste management to strictly enforce the no segregation, no collection. On the issue of health, not a problem since there is the Carcar District Hospital. On the issue of political dynasty, you are against it as well as the extension of term limit or the removal of term limit. And then on the issue of vote buying or vote selling, ibaligya na inyuhang boto mirissimo. Verbatim, good Sir Bado. Do you want to add? Next, let's proceed with Sir Juric Sato. Okay, so we have the following. Sir Juric highlighted you need both heart and knowledge in public service. He also mentioned about being against the purok system as used as a political machinery. Water is a priority. Properly distribute water to the households. On the issue of traffic, to open more roads, the current diversion roads must be connected to the national road. On the issue of the heritage and preservation, to preserve centuries-old houses. On public safety, the quarrying must be addressed by those in power. No to political dynasty and sa abolishment of term limits. Yes to federalism. Honesty is important in public service. And then lastly, vote buying, zero tolerance because they don't have funds in the first place to buy the people's votes. Would you like to add anything, Sir Juric? Okay na, approve. Thank you very much. We would request you to sign our bugsay. Last but not the least, for the 1st District of Cebu, Sir Dante, would you like to read?
Okay. Dr. Ron Delmar is a cancer surgeon and relies on evidence-based solutions. He's for fully healthy, more years left to serve. Sa water, no need to prioritize good distribution to households. Sa traffic, pursue a mass transport system. Old proposals for trans-axial highway, Metro Cebu Traffic Authority, and railway. For environment, strictly implement laws. Use congressional inquiry for press-to-press action. Health, doctors should help craft implementing rules of new universal health care law. No to political dynasty and extended term limits. Yes to federalism, and proper guidelines are needed. Honesty must be a qualification, and no to vote buying. It is an insult to one's intelligence.
Doc, would you like to add anything or okay na, approve?
Okay na.
I might be back on Friday, so because I was also invited at the same time.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay.
So atong palakpakan ang atong mga guests karong hapuna once again, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's have a photo op.
We would like to thank our participants here inside the Butenbrook Hall and to all our viewers also on Facebook Live and
Yes.
MyTV. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.